I'm Dr. Dhanlakshmi, head of the department of CSC. So I have 23 years of experience, out of which 10 years comprises of industrial experience. I worked at IBM, Cisco, D-Link, and HCL Technologies. And then after that, I have shifted to teaching. So my specialization is data analytics, optimization algorithms, and networks. Okay. And I request the other faculty members of CSC to introduce themselves. So in CSC, we have 8 regular faculty members.
Yeah, good afternoon to all. First of all, I welcome you for our institute. And I am Dr. M. Ambika. So I completed my BE degree in the Department of CSE and ME Department of CSE and PhD with a specialization in machine learning and deep learning. And totally, I have 16 years of teaching and research experience. And I have many publications and other works. I have been awarded for my PhD from UGC, this fellowship from UGC. Okay, thank you.
Good afternoon, all. My name is Dr. Alka Mohan. I did my PhD from NIT Surathkal. I joined here in February 2023. I completed my PhD in 2022. After that, I worked in VIT for 9 months. I joined recently here. My specialization is from MTech onwards. I'm working on image processing under some ISRO project. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon, one and all. I'm happy to welcome you all on this day. Myself, Dr. G. Devasena. So I have work experience of 8 years. And in IIITT Tiruchirappalli, I have 3.5 years of work experience. And my area of interest is image processing. Thank you.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Dr. Renuka Devi, working as assistant professor. I did my PhD in National Institute of Technology, Tiruchirappalli. So after completing my PhD, I got an opportunity to work at Government Engineering College, Bharatpur, Rajasthan. That was my first central government posting. Then I had an opportunity to work with the National Institute of Technology, Warangal. And here I joined in the year 2019. My area of research was cognitive area networks. Now I shifted to data science, machine learning, and deep learning. And also I'm focusing on malware analysis and detection. And I wish you all very best. So so there is a quote, begin with the end in mind. So now you are in the very first day of your college days. And after 4 years, what will be your achievement? So now in the very first day itself, you should think about your goals and achievements and always try to focus on your academic rather than other thing, and definitely you can achieve your goals. Thank you. Wish you all the very best.
Good afternoon, one and all. I welcome you all to IIIT Trichy. So myself, Dr. J. Kokila, have completed my PhD from NIT Tiruchirappalli. I have more than 7 years of experience in NIT Trichy. I have worked as temporary faculty, and in IIIT Allahabad, I have worked as an assistant professor. So now I joined here recently, 2-3 months before. So now I welcome you all. All the best for your future. So we are here to help you in all the ways. Thank you.
The other faculty member who is attached with CSC are Dr. Anup. He must have taken a session in the morning. Okay. And the last faculty is Dr. Sugita. So we are a team of 8 members. Okay. So you can reach us for any sort of help or any sort of advice. Okay. Thank you.
You all to the campus of IIIT Tiruchirappalli. So you are the special batch for the IIIT. You know this. You all are landed before Chandrayaan 3. Okay, so tomorrow also they are arranging a program for live stream. So my dear friends, Department of Mechanical Engineering. So I'm the only faculty. So we are offering 3 subjects for the first year CSC as well as EC students. So 3 subjects which include Basics of Mechanical Engineering, which is a theory subject for CSC and ECE students, and Engineering Graphics, Engineering Drawings. I think some of them may completed in your schooling. So Engineering Graphics, that is a theory plus lab subjects. That's also common for EC and CSC students. And this semester, it is scheduled for EC students, and next semester for CSC students. And one more Engineering Practice Laboratory, that is a common laboratory course for both CSE and ECE students. In the Department of Mechanical Engineering, there are 4 PhD scholars. They are doing research in the various fields related to mechanical engineering. So, my dear friends, that syllabus and other rules and regulations related to academics all are scheduled in that uploaded in our institute website. So you can refer anything from that website. Apart from the academic, so as a chief guest, he has quoted that learning that is a continuous process. So learning that is a continuous process. No need to learn only from the library and books. You have to learn everything from your neighbors, friends, faculty members, teaching, non-teaching faculties, and our workers. So there are number of sources are there for learning anything from that place. So after 4 years, so where you are going to stand, where you are going to work, that can be decided by the proper plan on day 1. So today is the first day. So decide where you are going to stand after 4 years. Okay. So wish you all the best for all.
Good afternoon to everyone. This is Dr. Kamakshi, and head of the Department for Science and Humanities. And my PhD is from IIITT. And after that, I had done postdoc for 3 years in University of Minho and University of Porto. So as mentioned by our director in the morning, here all the faculties are from the reputed institutes and organizations. So I hope you people will utilize their knowledge for your growth. And also, as mentioned in the morning,
our chief guest and by the director. So attitude is always the altitude. And also when you are coming here, come with free mind. Like now also our colleagues, they said you have to set the goals in the first day itself. That helps you a lot. That gives you the path how to follow and how to do the things. So that you cannot change you cannot move in different paths to reach your goal. So and here this department is offering 4 courses: mathematics, English, economics, and physics. Okay, so physics myself, I teach 2 papers, theory and laboratory, PH101 and PH102. And mathematics was taught by Dr. Jagadishwar. So 4 years he will teach that course. And his PhD is from NIT Warangal. And also economics is by Dr. Rinshu. So she is Dr.
Thank you, ma'am. So good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Rinshu Divedi, and of course, I'm teaching economics. You can see here, and yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Hope you all had your meal in the afternoon. And I know it would be very difficult for you to listen to me, so I'm not going to keep you for long. As it is said, I'm Dr. B. Sindhu. Okay, I'm going to be with you for English and also one more paper, professional ethics. Okay, and I have my PhD from Anna University CEG campus. So that's all about me. When we travel through for the next semesters, we learn more about each other. Thank you. Looking forward. Bye. So for ECE and CSE, 2 class coordinators will be there. Dr. Sindhu is the class coordinator for CEC and Dr. Jagdishwar is the class coordinator for ECE. So suppose if you have any issues regarding curriculum and other things, you first approach your class coordinators. Okay, if it is not solved, that means you can come and contact me directly. And also here, as we mentioned in the morning, ragging is strictly, better here measures are all taken for anti-ragging. And even still, if you have issues, means anti-ragging committee is there. So myself, anti-ragging committee chairperson, and three members are there: Dr. Jagadishwar, Dr. Renuka Devi from CSE, and Dr. Krishnamurthy from ECE. Okay, so suppose girl students, if you have any issues in your hostel or in your college premises anywhere, if you have any issues, if anyone is behaving with you harshly, seniors, they are saying something to do, means even boys or girls both. So girls, you can approach Dr. Renuka. So for raising the complaints and for discussion other things, and boy students, you approach Dr. Jagadishwar because he is the warden. Okay, so be cool, don't be afraid of anything. And first of all, you just come out of that. You came for the college. This is not college. This is institute. First, you fix in your mind. This is the institute of national importance. Okay, so don't think like whatever we have done previously. Here also the same way, like spoon feeding teaching and some expecting materials. So this is the stage to learn the things. Okay, we have to mold your character, not only curriculum based, only so extracurricular, co-curricular activities, everything is there. So institute atmosphere try to adopt this. Okay, if you have any confusions, take faculty help and also your senior helps also. And wherever you are feeling discomfort regarding anything, okay, so if institute is asking you to follow some rules, means it doesn't mean that. So here different students are from different states, right? Not only from south, all over the India. So every region has its own culture and tradition. Okay, here we are keeping certain things, means don't think that oh, they are disrespecting our tradition, our culture. Actually, yesterday when I came for this volleyball court, that inauguration,
I heard some words among you. So here no discrimination is there for anything. And you are in the budding stage, so don't think some discriminations are there and other things. Be with fresh mind. Be together, everyone. Okay? Okay, wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's time to know about fee structure and institute-related queries. I request our Honorable Registrar, Professor G. Sitaraman, sir, to please address the stage. Please, sir.
Good afternoon to all. Especially handling the session in the afternoon is very difficult. Okay, for listening. Anyway, just we are highlighting one or two points. First, about as a registrar of the institute, here I am working as a professor in the Department of ECE as well as registrar in charge. So, fee structure already we have uploaded in our website as well as on the admission chairman for UG and PG postgraduate. So regarding the fee structure, is it already available in our website? So every semester we are collecting 1,24,000 including tuition fee. So tuition fee is excluded for SCST community, and other than that, you have to pay the 1,24,000, and hostel fees is 44,000. And we have a scholarship facility. The state government is providing scholarship for only 10 students. Actually, it is decided by the state government that 10 numbers. Among the total strength, they have decided for 10 students only they are providing scholarship. So we have scholarship in charges. I think Dr. Ambika madam and who is another one? Kamakshi madam for first year HOD. And moreover, any letter if you want to submit, you have to submit through your HOD, Kamakshi madam. Second year onwards, for EC, I am the head of the department, and Dr. Dhanlakshmi madam is the head of the department for computer science and engineering. Okay, please make a note of it. Because as a chairman admission, my part is over once you admitted into the campus. Hereafter, anything if you want, you can approach your department coordinator as well as your head of the department. Okay. So this is very, very important point. Please be noted. So state government has provided 10 scholarships for our institute. So your coordinator will inform to you. So you have to submit all the documents and we have to upload in online. So there our faculty members are taking care of the submission of document. Suppose if you want to get scholarship from your state government, if you want any bona fide certificate or fee receipt for the current semester as well as the fee structures for the next 4 years. So you submit a letter through your head of the department so that the office, we have 2 assistant registrars. One is Dr. Rinchu madam and another one is Dr. Sindhu madam. So they are taking care of office administration so that they will prepare and with the help of office staff members and give it to you. So, but at a time only one scholarship is eligible for you. If you want, so if you submit more than one, but we will write it in a letter. Already the so-and-so student is getting a scholarship from so-and-so organization. Okay. So regarding and as a head of the department of ECE, we have 7 faculty members. So remaining 6, out of 6, 2 are joined in 2019 Dr. Sendil and Dr. Krishnamurthy. The remaining 4 are recently joined. Dr. Suresh, Dr. Padma Tilakam, and Harish Banot Ravi. So their specialization is myself and Sendil Suresh are in VLSI domain, and Krishnamurthy is in microwave, and Banot Ravi also, and remaining 2 are in communication. Specialization is communication. So we have in our department, apart from UG, we have MTech VLSI design. So our institute is encouraging internship opportunities, not after first year. And also if you want to do any online courses, or those details already informed by Dr. Dhanlakshmi Madam, or you can get it from the website. Okay. So I have allotted 6 minutes or 8 minutes because next session starts from 2:30. So I don't want to take much. And finally, so this is not head of the department or registrar. As a faculty of IIITT, just I am highlighting you. You are in now semester pattern. Okay. Previously you are in annual pattern. Now it is semester pattern. Every 3.5 years, 3.5 months, you have your semester examination, and 1.5 months gap, study holidays for winter and summer. Okay. So every day is precious for you. Don't waste your time. Every day you please study whatever the courses taught by the faculty members. At least you have to prepare 1 hour in your hostel or in the academic block, so that you will secure more marks in the continuous assessment test 1 and 2. And attendance is very particular. You have to maintain 80% of attendance, even though it's a medical reason, only 20% are allowed. Remaining 80% it is essential for you to appear in the final examination. So don't avail leave or any other medical reasons. You please inform well in advance through your coordinator to the HOD. And apart from that, any other help if you want as a registrar of the institute, I am ready to support. But over phone sometimes I am not able to tell all those details, because in a short period every day I have received more than 75 calls from the students as well as the parents. Okay, so you please, that's why during the admission process, physical reporting, I informed one of the father, you please be sitting on the other side, you please think. Okay, so that's why, but our faculty members are a very friendly manner. So whatever help you want, definitely we are ready to support. Okay. So once again, I wish all the first year students, and I welcome for the IIIT family, and you have to be here for another 4 years. So you please enjoy the various club activities as well as the sports activities in the campus. And suppose weekend, if you want to go, you please write a letter. And hostel timing also very, very important. Don't think that people are not watching you. Okay, you are under the control of the HOD as well as the warden. So please be noted, whenever you are going to your native place, please get the proper approval. Definitely we are ready to support. So in document, you please provide all the permissions and other things. We are ready to support at any time. So thank you once again. Best wishes to you.
Thank you, sir, for addressing the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Sai Kumar resigned his job in December 2014 to pursue his personal agenda. Professor has only one passion, the rise of great youth. His commitment to the society by adding value and contributing to making a lasting impact on the participants is immense. He felt something was missing in the academic world. He felt that he needed to do something. He wanted to create an impact on the society by inspiring students and young faculty, igniting their minds and involving them in career building. He is a strong believer in individual social responsibility. In the last 8.5, he delivered over 1,000 lectures and webinars, conducted 180 plus FDPs and SSDPs at various colleges and universities, continuously adding value without any expectations to the cause of education to improve the students and faculty motivation. Professor made his mark as a forward-thinking educationist with exemplary work by incorporating contemporary methods of a gifted teacher, orator, eager academic administrator, teacher. Because a mentor to students to help people realize their personal and professional potential. Yes, comfort about international man of the year for IT education at the international in grateful recognition of his services, the CSI has conferred on him the Patron Award. He served as the chairman, vice chairman, the secretary at the CSI. He received Inspiring Teacher Award from Inspiring Teachers Academy as well as the Seva Ratna Award. He is a member of several professional bodies. Topic. Conducted about 300 plus training programs through the corporate sector on top. On the use of information technology. In the past, he served as a member on a number of recruitment boards, both in public and private sector organizations. Served as a member of technical committees for TTD, SBH, AP Technology Services, and many more. Professor was also a member on the DPC for NRSA, IICT, and SBH. He designed information system for district collectorates, municipal corporation, medical and health department, board of secondary education, board of intermediate education, and a number of public and private sector organizations. He was a member of the PM Steel Trophy to assess the performance of integrated steel plants and was a member of the CSI Nagaland National Level E-Governance Awards assessment team for 15 years. Professor visits include China, Dubai, Mauritius, Singapore, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, and many more. He was the Dean of Academics for 3 years at the Institute of Public Enterprise, the PG Program Director for 7 years, and as a Professor of Computer Science in the same. Professor has put in 4 decades of his experience in this field. Yes, my friends, we have a gracious present with us today. Now it's time to hear the auspicious words of Professor M.L. Sai Kumar.
And smart work too to get into this prestigious institution. I wish you all the very best for it. And I'm very confident you'll be able to come up with the flying colors under the guidance. Almost. You have an excellent faculty. Topic. Leadership and innovation topic given to me. Well, what is that entrepreneurship? Because we don't want to see anymore the youth as employment seekers. You should be focusing more, especially the students from IITs and IIITs should be more focusing on . 'Cause, 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 not think a lot. Right. And what the kind of characteristics an entrepreneur should have it? Entrepreneurs has an enthusiastic vision and the driving force of the enterprise. You need to have an enthusiastic vision to take up things, and the driving force of enterprise is required. You need to self-motivated is what you need to think about it. The overall blueprint to realize the vision and convert it into reality. Maybe right now may not clear, but as we keep progressing it, the details will emerge and you will start having a clear picture of what that you want to achieve, things can happen. It is an evolving nature, it can't be done just overnight. That's the way we should talk about it. For a person seeking a job, for a person looking at a job, knowledge is first and skill is later. Knowledge is first and skill is later. Whereas for a person who wants to be an entrepreneur, skill is first and knowledge later. That means you should be focusing more on practice and practicals, more on designing, developing, testing, and those are the areas where you should focus. So for a person seeking job, knowledge is first and skill is later. But for an entrepreneur, skill is first and knowledge later it happens. Are we looking at it? And with persistence and determination, the entrepreneur develops strategies to change the vision into reality. First and foremost, you need to have vision, you need to have persistence, you need to have the power of determination to transform your vision into reality. The entrepreneur takes the initial responsibility. You must take the responsibility. Be a responsible person right from day one at the institution. It's very, very important. Entrepreneur is usually positive thinker. He has a positive attitude he thinks about it. He is always ready to face situations and face the challenges and move forward. And he has to take decisions at the right time. Very, very important. Are we looking at it? And first and foremost, start with a vision. You need to have a vision. What is it you want to achieve it? For the next 5 years, next 10 years, next 20 years. You need to have a vision. And that vision has to be time bound. You can't just have same vision. We don't know when it's going to happen. No, sorry. Within the time frame it should happen. It's a time bound manner in which you think about it. So an entrepreneur must have vision and stay with the mystery jail. It's very, very important. You need to stay with the mystery jail and work with dedication, passion, commitment is what you need to do. And work with passion. These 3 words are important. Start with the vision, stay with the mystery jail, and work with passion. This is what's required. You're all boys and girls. You have a lot of energy and enthusiasm. And you can do wonders. I'm a strong believer in the youth of this country. Each one of you are capable of reaching greater heights. Believe me, trust me, it's possible. Are we willing to put in effort, stay focused for these 4 years? You can do wonders. You're all got a lot of bubbling energy and enthusiasm. When Shakti flows in, it is Shiva. When Shakti flows out, it is Shava. It's like important. This is the right age for you to explore, experiment, exploit, experience, and excel in your life. You can move forward, it can happen. Now, are we willing to explore things? You need to go much beyond the syllabus, much beyond textbook, explore so many things you need to get it. Try different permutation combinations. Experiment it. Do more and more experimentations. Exploit, try various permutation combinations. Develop the experience in the process. And that can lead you to excellence can happen. That's an area where you should be focusing for these 4 years. And you need to focus on designing something new, something innovative, something creative. Two things are important. Thinking skills are very, very important for entrepreneurs. When I talk about thinking, you need to when you think about thinking, there are two dimensions of thinking: creative thinking and critical thinking. Creative thinking is required so that you can explore different ideas, different opportunities. You need to think about it. And then finally pick up those 3-4 items which you would like to implement it. So creative thinking is divergence and critical thinking is convergence. Let the ideas come in from your team. And finally you settle down to 1 or 2 things which you would like to implement it. That's the area where you should be focusing on it. That's the area where you should talk about it. So you need to focus on design. For me, design is not design. I would say it is, you need to look at it. Discover, evolve, struggle, innovate, grow, and nurture. First and foremost, discover what are the kind of problems people are facing, what are the kind of problems customers are facing, what are the problems consumers are facing, what are the problems market is facing. Can you just go on and study it? And come back to the institution and see how we can work out on solution and make the life of the citizens easier. So evolve various opportunities, but you need to struggle, conquer, and come with innovative ideas and implement it. Grow along that, nurture it. Yes, that's what design for me is. Entrepreneurship nurtures innovation and change. The one thing which you need to focus is again change. The only thing constant life is change. Environment is changing, technology is changing. Hence, you need to change from time to time. Are we looking at it? It's very, very important. What are the kind of qualities an entrepreneur must have? First and foremost is ability to bring together a team. Always entrepreneur is a team of 3 or 4 people. You can join hands. Individually, you can't do it. Sorry, it's not possible. Ability to bring together a team of people is very, very important. And write a business plan. What's the kind of business, where you want to start it, what's the kind of market you want to exploit, what's the kind of segmentation market you want to expand, where you can procure the raw materials, what the kind of distribution channels. You know, all these kind of things you need to work out a business plan. And how do we mobilize the finances? And when is that we're going to have the break-even point? You know, all this kind of study has to be done, business plan, you need to think about it. So first is to bring together a team. Second is to write a business plan. Third is to do some test marketing. Once you develop a prototype and a small thing, can you go around and talk to the market and talk to the customers, talk to the clients and find out, is this what they're looking for? Or you may get some feedback to make some changes in the product, what you design. Because we may think something, but market is demanding something else. Can we do some kind of test marketing there? Ascertain that the market is ready for your idea. Now, sometimes you may be ahead of your generation and market is not ready. So you need to ascertain whether the market is ready for this kind of idea, this kind of product, this kind of service, what we're talking about. You need to ascertain it, conduct a quick market research and find out if the market ready for it. Otherwise, your time and energy, points, everything is gone waste. So you need to look at it. And ability to lead the team through a difficult initial days. Initial days are not going to be very, very difficult. Struggle happens. So you need to be able to lead the team even through the difficult initial days. You should be able to overcome the challenges. You should still make the team intact. And the team should not leave, then you are in trouble if the team leaves. So are we looking at how best we can make them stay together is an area where you talk about it. Entrepreneurship is an attitude for people who want to explore something, or who are willing to fail, or who are willing to take a risk. That is the kind of attitude which is required for you to be an entrepreneur. With you. It's for people who are willing to fail, walk into the idea and walk out with a venture. So it's for people who are willing to fail. Yes, I'm ready. Let me take a rest and move forward. And come with an idea. Use your infrastructure, what is available at IIIT, and nurture it. Come out with idea. And when you're going out of the institution, you must go with a venture and to set up your business right from day one after leaving the institution. That's the kind of thing you need to have. Most of what you hear about entrepreneurship is all wrong, what we talk about. It's not mysterious, and it has nothing to do with the genes. Quite often, if you look at so many entrepreneurs, they're all first generation entrepreneurs. It's not that their parents had, grandparents had. No, sorry. So nothing in genes. It's all your power of determination, where your ideas required, your commitment, your passion. Putting together a team of people is very, very important in this day. It's a discipline. It can be learned over a period of time. I would say 3 Ds are very, very important to successful entrepreneur. First and foremost, you need to be daring enough to take up the challenges. Dream. Thinking small is a crime. Aim high and try to achieve that. Dream big. It is said in Sanskrit. Kalpana to sankalpana to parikalpana to rupakana. Kalpana is dream. Dream big. Sankalpana, the power of determination is required. It's very, very important. Like the way our friends, some of our friends do IIITT, Bhavani Diksha, Muslim friends do Ramzan Diksha. It's not easy. They have the power of determination they have. Then parikalpana, what's your plan of action to realize your dream into reality? That's an area. And if you can take care of these three, the fourth one emerges automatically. That's what we call rupakalpana. The picture emerges right in front of you. Are we dreaming big? And are we having the power of determination to convert that idea into reality? And for which you need your plan of action, if you can take the picture images right in front of you, can happen. Are we thinking about on those lines? That's the way we should talk about it. And an entrepreneur under the promise to over-deliver, but not over-promise and under-deliver. It's very, very important. You need to promise less and deliver more, but not the vice versa. Vice versa, and vice versa. An entrepreneur under-promise and over-deliver, but not over-promise and under-deliver. Then you lose the faith in the market, and market will not accept you and your products. So always don't try to too much promise. You promise less, but deliver more. That's in the way you can capture the market. You can get more and more clients to your products and services, whatever you want to offer. It is in any way possible. And these will be promising ideas and will execute and build their dreams rather than move to a great greener pastures abroad to build someone else's dream. Why you want to go and work for somebody else? When you can build your dream and you can build something here in India, and you can set up a big business and you can provide employment to thousands of people. And a lot of people have done it. I don't know, there's one gentleman I know, Srikant Pulinini. He is born in Telangana and born in a very poor family, and unfortunately is born blind. And initially they put him in local school, and this boy was not catching up. His parents realized, no, this boy needs a special school. They moved to Hyderabad and they put him in a special school. And this boy got 10th class. He got 10 out of 10. And then he wanted to +2 in the science stream. Most of the colleges refused to do that, saying that you don't have the vision, so not possible. He fought with the government. After about 3 to 4 months, the government gave a clearance, yes, this boy can be given admission. He got the admission. He came out with the flying colors at the end of 2 years of classroom. Then his dream is to go and join BITS Milan. He applied, and there also got rejected, saying that you are blind, we can't miss. Stay on. Then he said, I don't want to waste my time on fighting with this fellow. He applied to Stanford, MIT, Harvard, and so on. And he got admission there. He moved to US to pursue his further studies. And in completing the studies there at US, he got a good corporate jobs, but he said, no, I'm not interested in business. I'd like to go back to India. He came back here, back to Telangana, in particular Hyderabad, and he set up an enterprise. Today it is a $50 million company. And 75% of employees are physically challenged. Please note this point. You can go and see his videos on YouTube, it's available. Shrikant Palla. When he can make it, why not you? The young boys and girls, you can do wonders, believe in it. I'm a strong believer in youth of this country. Each one of you are capable of reaching greater heights in life. So you can do that. When Shrikant Palla can do it, why not you? So think about it, and you can see his videos on YouTube. While in the institution, you must explore the infrastructure which are relevant for you to mold yourself as a leader. The campus is the breeding ground for startups. Campus is the breeding ground for startups. Campuses are where the best of the dreams and finest startups take wings. Best of the dreams and finest startups take wings. For example, Google created a Stanford. Today we all talk about Google. It created Stanford. While studying it, they created it. And then, yes, they came out to start this. Facebook has created Harvard University. Look at, you all can do it something at there in these 4 years itself and build that branding, build that idea, and then design something and come out, start things should happen. But here in India, the eager youngsters who wants to start out on their own venture, somehow they don't find it difficult to get the acceptance from the parents, the nearby relatives and friends, sometimes that's the problem. Find that there's little support for them for their entrepreneurial dreams in reality. That's a big challenge. And you need to work on it. And once you have the confidence yourself, courage yourself, move forward. Yes, there are obstacles that people try to discourage you, don't worry. If you're convinced, please go ahead and work on it. I don't know how many of you are aware. Yesterday was the World Entrepreneurs Day and also World Seniors Day. I was addressing in one of the institutions regarding this. And persons who took risk and moved forward, and they could make big number of people. I don't know, even if you look at this small roadside vendor, he is also entrepreneur. He took a risk and did it. Or a small tea stall. Or the people who are doing the farming, agriculture. You don't know, at the end of the season, you get the crop to the hand or not. Even if you get the crop, you will not get at the right price, at least minimum support price. But still they're taking risk and moving forward is happening. Are we able to think about it? These are some of the areas where you should think about it. Yeah, they may be little support, don't worry about it. And institutions do talk about, for example, I don't talk about IITs or IIITs, but otherwise, the engineering college do talk about 100% placements. I resigned my job about 8.5 years back, almost 9 years, I resigned my job to take up individual social responsibility. I've been going around the college conducting programs. My full-time job is to inspire the students, ignite their minds, involve them in curriculum. When I go to college, the college principal gives me the college brochure, just flip through it. Most of these fellows, they claim 90% placement, 90%, 100%. They're all talking about it. I'm yet to come across a college brochure which says my students have rejected campus recruitment and gone as entrepreneurs. Can you, the batch, can take up that challenge and say at least 20%, I'm not saying 100%, 20% of students, can you reject the campus recruitment and say we'll set up something of our own? And that's kind of dreams you should have it to mold yourself. Because you have an excellent infrastructure, I'm aware of it. You have an excellent faculty who are willing to it, and it's residential campus. You have all the time for you to explore things. This area. So my dear friends, don't spend your time, invest your time. Very, very important. You need to talk about it. And so how much active, all these people, they claim they have EDP cell, Institutions Innovation Council, and so on, they talk about it. But I'm yet to see the output. I don't know how many, we are heading for a 2 million job market gap. There's going to be huge unemployment is going to come. There are a couple of reasons. First is, I would say, there's no unemployment problem in this country. Believe me, trust me. Unemployability is a big problem. Jo qabil hai, wo khali nahi hai. Jo khali hai, wo qabil nahi. That's one side of it. And the second side is, most of the traditional jobs are going to disappear. Take it. You'll have jobs in the high-end technology side. You'll have huge opportunities are going to come up. Are we able to think about on those areas? I can give an example. Say, for example, banking industry. If you look back 10, 15 years back, banking industry is one of the largest recruiters. But today, so much of technology is coming up. And your generation particularly, you're doing everything online. Online payments, online cash transfers, online opening of accounts, online opening of fixed deposits, closing accounts, and so on. All that. Where's the need to open so many branches? In fact, we'll start now merging the branches. We don't need them. And so what will happen? Number one. Number two, postal department. Our generation used to write a lot of letters and so on. And today everything is you're doing online. That is that the job will disappear. And marketing, people used to have a lot of marketing representatives, MRs and so on. Even that job will disappear. Today everything you're talking about digital marketing, online marketing. So this also, so same way, a number of professions are going to disappear. And even the driverless cars are going to be reality in the next 5 years. So that means jobs are going to develop like high-end technology science. And you are lucky to be in this institution to pursue your technical education. So we are going to heading for a 2 million job market gap in that. And if we can encourage more and more people to come forward, entrepreneurship, it can change the scenario of the country. Aren't we able to get it? It can change the scenario of this. We want more and more people to come forward and take up these kind of things. And entrepreneurship can change this scenario. And everybody has to find a job himself or herself is in the world. And that's where if you don't nurture your entrepreneurial skills, you are likely to land up in trouble. Start focusing on entrepreneurial skills. It's very, very important. He is always going to wait for somebody to give him a job. Why? Why should you wait for somebody to do a job? You should set up and say, I'll give jobs to people. That's even, and don't expect somebody to do a job. No, not possible. Whereas he is never going to think, I can create an opportunity for myself. You all can create an opportunity for yourself. You can create a business. You can set up an enterprise. You can set up a big manufacturing farm, or you can big service center, whatever you want. All these areas possible. Don't be under the impression you cannot create it. You can create it. You should be thinking about, I can create a business out of my own abilities. You have abilities. I have a question at this point of time. What is the difference between abilities and capabilities? Sorry, I have a habit of asking questions. You can unmute yourself and give me the answer. What is the difference between ability and capability? No? Okay, friends, I'll help you, no problem. Ability is present, capability is future. That's where I said you're all capable of reaching greater heights. Ability is present and capability is future, is what went up. So, you need to focus. You have out of your own learning skills. The 4 years you're going to learn a lot of things. The learning skills can help you out of your own expertise, which you're going to build in these 4 years can happen, and out of your own creativity. These are the 4 things which can help you to mold yourself as an entrepreneur. You can set up your own startup and business from entry and lead. You have the abilities, you have the learning opportunity, you have the build expertise by doing so much of practice in practical sessions, and you would need to focus on creativity. These 4 areas, if you can focus on it, you will be able to set up your own enterprise. It's very easy. Funding is not a problem, let me tell you. There are enough people are ready to fund you. If your idea is great, they find idea has a commercial value, the people are ready to give you the money. Money is not, it's just future. When you, let's say you're participating in some event at IIITs or IITs, and most of the judges who are coming there is from industry. And when they find your idea is excellent, they immediately catch you and say, shall we meet over a cup of tea? Maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, they discuss. If the idea is good, yes, they'll give you a business card and say, can you come and meet me tomorrow, so time? Maybe spare about an hour and discuss, and they found yes. Immediately they'll say, yes, we'll join hands and we'll work together. We'll put up the entire funding which is required and we become the partners. Maybe 60, 40, 40, 60, 50. What are the kind of shares? And you can be the boss of your own right from day one. All these are, so funding is not a problem. Unlike when we were at your age, we had really problem. But today, funding is not an industrialist already. Do you have the zeal to excel? It's very, very important. Before the pandemic, I was an observer for the National Hackathon. which is happening, participants coming from different parts of the country. And it's a 70 hours hackathon. And as an observer, it was really amazing to see the way young boys and girls are working. They just sleep for an hour or two and come back and work on it. And all those who, there were 60 teams who participated. The first 10 teams, the industry fellows have got them. And some of them accepted the offer given by the industries, and they are setting up their own businesses. All these are realities. So if you have a wonderful idea, go and present in some of the leading institutions of the country, maybe the Institute of Science Bangalore or IITs, or IIITs, that's where you should focus on it. And present your idea, and if the idea can click, yes, you can be the entrepreneur, start your own. Idea is very, very important. For me, idea stands for innovation, development, enthusiasm, and application impact. My dear friends, innovate or evaporate. When I say idea is innovation, first and foremost, you need to have innovative skills. You need to develop the concept, what it's only concept right now. And you need to develop into a product, maybe initially prototype and then convert into a product. And then you need to maintain the enthusiasm throughout the life cycle of converting idea to reality and apply these ideas. Take up one idea. You may get multiple ideas as a team when you're discussing, brainstorming, multiple ideas are meeting. Take up one idea. Dream of it, think of it, and live on that idea. Don't allow any other thoughts to come into your minds. That is how you need to stay focused. So take up one idea, dream of it, think of it, and live on that idea what you need. Let the brain, the body, muscles, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea, and just leave every other idea aside. That is how you need to stay focused. Let the brain, the body, muscles, nerves, every part of your body full of that idea, and just leave all other things aside. That is how you need to stay focused, not only your entire team, and you will do wonders. I'm very confident about it. You all can do it. This is the way to success, and this is the way great giants are produced, industrial giants are produced. I would say three I's are very, very important. First and foremost, you need an idea. Second is inquisitive mindset is required. Inquisitive mindset is required. If you have the idea, if you have the inquisitive mindset, you can innovate it. This is possible. Entrepreneur journey starts with idea. And you need to value the idea. That idea is initiate the process, integrate various technologies together, and then innovate it. The another part I'd like to bring in is you need to be focusing more on interdisciplinary approach. Don't focus on single discipline, no. Say, for example, if you look at the cell phone, which is to begin with is a cluster technology, internal electrical engineering, electronics engineering, communication engineering, metallurgy, so many branches combined together on cell phone. So you need to think about interdisciplinary mindset is required. So that's the area you should be focusing on. Is very, very important. And so idea, inquiry, and innovation is very, very important. You need to have initiate the process, integrate concepts together, integrate the ideas together, integrate the technologies together, and then innovate and develop it. And then once you've done it, then you can go for a business plan and take the help and guidance of some of the faculty or some of the seniors, some of the people from the industry. You can have a mentor from the industry. It's possible. Yeah, there are people who are willing to do that. And once you clear about it, yes, it's going to be really help me to click the idea. Go and present your idea to the industry and pitch your idea into it. And start, tell the firm story, depending on the time what the industry should give me, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And it should be able to clearly communicate the sum and substance of that. And once the person is willing to put his money, then you can start it with your own team, what you have it. But still, I would say you mentor both from your institution, from the industry, for a year to do the handholding into the required. Number of obstacles will come up in the first year. So you need to have a mentor from both the institution and also the industry you need to have it. Make sure that idea of what you have is sustainable over a period of time. It's very, very important. Don't Just having the release doesn't after it dies is not going to work. Sustainable over a period of time. And you need to keep on improving the product. Today may be the best product, yes, but unless you focus on improving the product capabilities, product cannot survive in the market. I'll tell you why. In our generation, we had ambassador cars survived for 50 long years, no major changes. Nobody complained. But today, our automobile industry, every 6 weeks, new model vehicle is coming up. Hence, you need to update your product, whatever. You need to improve the product. You need to enhance the capabilities. All that you need to continue to work. Don't think today may be the best product, but tomorrow it's solve it. So hence, you need to continuously work on it. It's very, very important. You need to focus on it. So you need to think about it. And sustainable over a period of time is very, very important. You need to take a pledge yourself if you really want to convert yourself as an entrepreneur. I promised to myself, I'm going to make a difference in people's life by creating a product or providing a service to the millions of people around the world. Please underline this word. I promised to myself, I'm going to make a difference in people's life by creating a product or providing a service to the millions of people around the world. That's how you need to stay focused. Very, very important. I'll be looking at it. And then only you can say you are an entrepreneur. I make my parents feel proud of me. You should make your parents feel proud of you. It's very, very important. Are we looking at it? And these are the kind of qualities that are required. But let me tell you, you need to move fast. Speed is very, very important. How fast you're able to move it. Nobody's going to wait for you. You need to move fast and grab those opportunities that are available to you. For me, speed is, in a student's context, I would say speed is student project, exhibition, and engineering design. You need to focus on engineering design. And it's a student platform for engineering, education, and development. This reply to you can take it as a platform for you to focus on engineering, education, development. This is where you should talk about it. And how to nurture entrepreneurship. Change the academic environment of the education system. Focus more on practice and practical sessions. That's the area where you should be focusing on it. It's very, very important. And the another important thing is you need to look at it. Networking is very, very important. A lot of experts are going to come from both academia and industry. People maybe from 10 to 30 years of experience, they come here to share their knowledge and experience. How best you interact with them, how best you connect with them, how best you network with them is going to happen. So you need to look at the business and industry, people need to look at it, and maybe government and support institutions, you need to network with it. All these kind of institutions, you need to network to make your idea into reality. And people talk about SME. SME generally people say it's a small and medium enterprise. For me, SME is different. SME is self-motivated entrepreneur. Self-motivated. Don't expect somebody to come and motivate. No, not possible. You need to be self-motivated entrepreneur. It's very, very short. It's a school of meaningful experience. This platform of propriety is going to provide school of meaningful experience. All that is going to happen. Hence, stay focused these 4 years. And you need to think about it, how best you can look at it. And 6 steps you need to keep in mind, you need to talk about it. First and foremost, no matter how successful your product or service is, pitching your social business to the investors is always a daunting task. Unless you're able to convince the investor, money is not going to come in. You may think your idea is good, your product is good, and so on. But he looks at it from a commercial angle, he looks at it from a market angle. Is it really going to be a sellable product? Is the customer ready to accept this product? That is where the first thing comes in. So first, no matter how successful your product and service is, it's pitching your social business investor is always a daunting task. Fortunately, these 6 small and very important steps can better represent your vision, what you have. Very small, simple steps I'm going to share with you. This can help you to approach the industry. First and foremost, you need to have the art of storytelling. Because please understand, the investor is going to give only 5 to 15 minutes time. He can't waste more than his time. If he is convinced, he may extend his time to 1 hour. That's possible. So can you narrate in the form of a story to create an interest in the investor to invest money on your idea? And the other thing is you need to know who the investor is. Please understand each of the investors have their own segment they operate. Somebody may be operating in fertilizer industry, somebody may be operating in pesticide industry, somebody may be operating in dairy industry, somebody may be operating in mining industry, somebody may be in banking industry, IT industry. We don't know what kind of things they have. So you should know the investor beforehand and see is the right person to whom I can go and meet them. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. So know the investor. And your elevator pitch needs to be 1 minute. First 1 minute, how best you're able to create the impression. That 1 minute can make a difference. So the first 1 minute to 2 minutes, you need to stay focused and give quick idea what is going to happen. And then as the time, yes, you can keep elaborating it. It's very, very important. That's why most often they have only 1 to 2 minutes time in which you should talk about it. Your formal presentation, you may use PowerPoint or whatever it is. Your formal presentation is always make sure it is able to complete in 15 minutes. Just 6 slides. Each of the slides may have just 6 points. And all that is able to complete in 15 minutes. He is not going to give you hours because that time is not going to happen. And remember to listen. When he's putting some questions, that actually you would like to see the clarification, you would like to know more depth about the product, and most important, you must have his listening skills. Unfortunately, today most people have got less listening skills, more of they want to speak. No, here you should have excellent listening skills. Listen to it very carefully. What he wants, what more he wants details, or what is the kind of suggestions he giving us. If you can modify this, maybe he's willing to invest on us. So remember to listen is very, very important. And finally, after time, particular time, generally 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, you need to exit. Maybe you'd like to exit from the business, or maybe investor would like to exit. That also should be clearly stated. If both of you decide to continue, yes, well and good. But most often people exit. Either the person who invested the money or the person who came with an idea. This is enough now, I'd like to do something else. So you need to have clearly draw the exit strategy. When to exit, how to exit, and what kind of arrangements you will make it. All that you need to have the clarity of thought. These are the 6 points that are very, very important when you're meeting an investor. I repeat again for your benefit. First and foremost is art of storytelling required. That's the first thing. Second is know your investor. What are the areas in which you'll be interested in investing? If that is not the person, then you go to look for another investor who will be willing to put in the ideas. And your elevation pitch should be 1 to 2 minutes in which you should talk about. And after that, you may give 15 minutes time or 20 minutes time. Then you can go through formal PowerPoint presentation. And please remember that time also, you may have only 6 slides, and each slide may have only 6 points. 15 minutes, you should be able to talk about total things required. And then he may certainly put questions, or in between may put questions. It's very, very important. You need to remember to listen. Listen with care, listen with attention. And if necessary, seek clarifications and then give the clear answers. That means you are supposed to do that kind of homework beforehand, before you go and meet the investor. Please understand this. And then at the end of it, you need to have exit strategy, either you are exiting from the business or he is exiting it. You need to play this in. Let's say, I'm going to be there for the next 3 years. It would all be exit, and these are the terms and conditions in which we exit. These 6 points, you can focus it. Investor would be happy, and they think that you have done enough groundwork, and you are ready. You need to empower yourself. For me, again, empower, because I saw in the audience, there are almost 50% is female candidates. So in that context, I would say empower is enabling marketing of products of women entrepreneurs. I repeat again, enabling marketing of products of women entrepreneurs. Today, a lot of opportunities are available for women entrepreneurs. Government of India, the state governments, a number of agencies are funding for women entrepreneurs with less stringent terms and conditions. They are willing to come forward and do that. So you need to look at some of the female candidates who are there, they can look at it. And you need to think about it. That's it. When to sit the startup can be successful. The 3 tips for success. First and foremost, read something no one else is reading. Let me tell you, a good reader is a good leader. The more you read, not only your subject related books, you need to read variety of books. It's very, very important. Get connected. Connect your subject, your discipline to other subjects. Very, very important. So read something no one else is reading it. You should be the first one to read that article or that article, whatever. And think something no one else is thinking. You need to think differently than others. Don't have that herd mentality. Like shortly, the next month we have the Ganesh festival. When there's a competition between Ganesh and his brother, what Ganesh has done, he ran differently and won the race because he can't compete with his brother. So that's how you need to think something no one else is thinking. Third is do something no one else is doing it. Why you want to go along with others? Why not do differently? That's where unique qualities are required. So I repeat again the 3 tips for success. First is read something no one else is reading it. Think something no one else is thinking it, and do something no one else is doing it. You need to be unique. What are the unique features of this product which you're thinking about? Then what? Unless there's unique features, why should investor invest his money? Please understand this. So there are 2 possibilities: either renovate or innovate. Maybe existing product you take up and renovate it and see, yes, come with the idea. Or maybe innovate it. This is possible. When I say renovate, since you're taking up the engineering, what we call engineering is re-engineering and reverse engineering. Re-engineering is your own product, which is outlay its life to work on it, improve it, modify it totally, maybe integrate new technology and bring out the product. Reverse engineering is I can bring in my competitor's product, my R&D lab, break it open and see what kind of things, how he has done, how he has achieved efficiency and so on which I do further research, come out with my product superior than the already existing product market. So that's very simple. To renovate or innovate is possible. These are the areas where you should be talking about it. Be a barrier to fight the battle of your life. You should not be an employment seeker, you should be an employment creator. Employment generator, you should talk about it. Start working to fulfill your dreams right from day one. Start working to fulfill your dreams. Each and every day is very, very important. Each and every day is unique. You can't afford to lose it. Each and every day is important. You can't afford to lose it. Once the day has gone, you will not come back. It will not come back. Please understand this. So start working to fulfill your dreams right from day one. Otherwise, someone will put you to work to fulfill their dreams. Let's say you join Google or Microsoft or IBM, whatever it is. You are going to fulfill they have their dreams for which you're joining. No. Why don't you think about starting your own? And you should not be a weapon in someone's hand. Don't become a weapon in someone's hand and you become a barrier to fight your own battle of life. It's very, very important. Otherwise, someone will use and throw you out. So why you want to do that? And you decide whether you want to be best in the world or best part of the world. You want to be best in the world or best part of the world? Think about it. I want you to think on these lines. Effort is important. You need to put in a lot of effort. There's no substitute for hard work. Hard work combined with smart work. It's very, very important. So effort is important, but knowing where to make effort is important. Knowing where to make effort is important. In your life makes all the difference. Not a big effort, where you're putting, what time you're putting it, all is important. It's like generally student mentor. I know you are different people. In the typical colleges, what happens is, entire semester they relax, and during the end semester, 1 week before, they just read day and night. Sorry, that cannot lead you anywhere. That's not going to happen. Are we able to focus on it? So don't become a pencil in hand, be a barrier of your own life to fight the battle. And effort is important. Where you are putting effort, when you are putting effort, how you are putting effort. These things are, I always say, it's very, very important form a team of 2 or 3 people. Have intellectual discussions, brainstorming sessions, and so you'll be able to go depth into the subjects. That will help you, I'm telling you. Since it's a fully residential campus, have a team of 2 or 3 people and work together, have intellectual discussions, brainstorming sessions, and that will help you to go depth into it. When you're reading any book or any article, you need to have 4 sides. You need to have a sight, you need to have insight, you need to have a hindsight, you need to have foresight. Not only sight, but insight to read in between lines. A lot of hidden meaning is there. And hindsight, recall your past knowledge and experience. And you need to have foresight because you design the product for tomorrow, not for yesterday. So that's how you need to, when in reading any article, any book, you need to have that kind of reading habits. This is what we need. So sight, insight, hindsight, and foresight is required. You need to. And you need to have the power of determination. It's very, very important. And it should not be debating from the once you determine, you need to put in your 100% efforts on that, and you can achieve the success what we're looking for can happen. And coming to the innovation skills, before that, I have another question coming up. What is the difference between knowledge and skill? I know I saw that all of you sitting in the auditorium, I think. Okay, let me give the answer. The answer is simple. Knowledge is what, skill is how. How you do things are very well. Suppose, for example, if you ask me to give a lecture on how to prepare biryani, I can give a lecture. You ask me to prepare it, sorry, I can't. That's what is skill. In these 4 years, focus more on skill building is very, very important. In a lighter way, I can say, it is not the program which is important. Problem solving ability is much more important. This is not the, can you analyze the problem? Can you understand the problem? Can you build a solution? Can you use the right kind of algorithms, right kind of data structures, right kind of techniques and build the solutions? It is not the program. Problem solving ability is much. Most of the projects which are failed all over the world, you look at it, 90% of the projects are failed because you are not understood the requirements of the client. Requirements and vision, very, very important. Think about it. You need to focus on it. So you need to focus on skill building is very, very important. Are we looking at it? How much you are focused? Innovation skills refer to the talent of exploring new ideas for the purpose of gaining special social economic value we want to create in the country. That's needed very well. Innovation skills refer to the talent of exploiting new ideas. Are you willing to do it? Why? We want to benefit from that, so economic value, social value is added to the country is what we're looking at. Innovation skills are usually a combination of one's ability to think creatively, problem solving ability, as well as financial and other technical abilities which are required. You need to, please understand, it requires a combination of that. That's where I said, you need to focus on interdisciplinary approach. You may be technical graduates, but you must understand finances. That's the reason usually they introduce a course on some kind of introductory part on the finance and economics and so on. These things are very, very important. You think about it. So are we focusing on it? So they are a combination of one's ability to think creatively, problem solving ability, as well as functional and technical abilities, all the units. So you need to acquire more. You should be ever hungry for these 4 years to learn more and more, to do more and more, practice more and more, solving more and more problems. That's how we need to stay focused. What is innovation? We've been talking about innovation. Innovation is a specific instrument of an entrepreneurship, if we really want it. The act of endorse gives income, resources with a few capacity to create wealth. Why we are talking about entrepreneurship today? We want to be able to create wealth for the organizations, for the state, for the country, wherever you are positioning is needed with how much wealth maximization are there. That's needed very to focusing it. To innovation is the key to building sustainable environment. Initial enthusiasm will be there, but it should not die. It should continue. Very, very important. Are we looking at it? Innovation can refer to something new or to a change made to an existing product or an idea what you have. We are not about invention here. Invention is totally different. Innovation is you can change made to an existing product or an idea, you can change it and come out with something different. Think about it. It's looking about your customers and seeing things from their viewpoint. from their point of view to think about it. Are we able to think about it? You need to think from a customer perspective. What are the kind of pain points for the customers? How we can help with our technical background to build a solution which can make their job easy. Is anybody talk about? You need to think about it. Are we able to get it? Say, for example, today, your smartphones, even the people who are not rich also start with it. Now think about how can they remember all this? So many phone numbers to store it and retrieve it. Is the way can we create some kind of systems which can be? Now I saw my own surrounding me. She uses different symbols for each of the persons to whom she reports. The moment heart symbol has come, it means her husband is calling, and so on. The symbol she put it. The moment that's how she identifies who is calling. Now, is there a way or can you build a local language interface? It's not at all entire country people who knows English. There's still millions of people who doesn't know English. You think about creating a local language interface. I'm just giving some ideas. So, innovation is a business affair. You need to business mindset is required. It is about creating value by challenging the culture and how we do things around here. It's very, very important. Now, you need to challenge and you need to come with an innovative idea. How best you can solve it. Anything new about people may not easily accept it. And you need to break those barriers and move forward. As I said initially, even parents when they say, why want to take a business, why don't you go for a job anyway? IBM is doing, Microsoft is doing. You go and take a job. There are barriers. You need to overcome. If you have the confidence to break those barriers to move forward. And you will reach the sky. That can happen. Maybe you can have this innovation-led initiatives that are required. You need to focus on it. The early start, if you delay it, you lose opportunities. Opportunities are not going to wait for you. Please understand. And idea is no one's monopoly. The moment you are needed, immediately, otherwise somebody else is ready to do. We don't know in which corner of the world who is doing what. So you need to do this. The early start, a curious mind, and an opportunity to research can come up with it. Some of the simplest innovations is possible. You need to have that early start. Don't delay. Each and every day is valuable. If you lose it, you may lose opportunity. A creative mindset is required. An opportunity to research can come with some of the simplest. For example, during the pandemic, suddenly it has come and nobody is prepared, nobody knows suddenly. But look at it, if you go and see the website of Ministry of Health, Government of India, so many innovations have come up to tackle this situation. Look at people who work day and night, and we have our own vaccines to tackle these situations. We were sent to the board. That's an idea with. Why I'm stressing so much, I must thank your institution for giving this topic of entrepreneurship. How long will keep on saying India is a developing country, developing country? Can't we transform it as developed nation? When India has almost 50% population, young population we have. You're all daring, dashing, dynamically ready to work on it and transform this country. By 2047, by then we are completing 100 years of independent India. Can we transform India as number one in the world? That's possible. I'm a believer in that. I'm a strong believer in that. I have so much of confidence in the youth, they can do wonders. And if you all join hands and work, we can transform this country as number one in the world. How long will we keep on listening? The US is number one. Why not we transform this country? It's possible. I'm a believer in that. Yes, we can. And that's the reason last week in the week been going around the colleges to inspire the students, ignite their minds, involve them in the idea. And that's what I've been working on it. And I'm happy, even if one student is changing each of the college, I'm happy for each year. I can't change everybody. Even if 5 people are changing, 10 people are changing, good enough. Not the entire thing. And that can be a good beginning for us to transform this country to be number one by 2047. I'm very clearly seeing that can happen. Even much good can happen. It's already possible. Think about it. And we're all waiting for the good news. 23rd, we are going to land and we're all waiting. Yes. And we are hopeful that we'll be able to make it successful. So don't think that we can do wonders. And I have faith in the youth. So you need to stay focused. Can we think about It's looking about your customers and find out what the pain points they have it, and can you think about a solution for them? It is about a creative value by challenging the culture. How we do things around here is very, very important. And innovation-led initiative, you need to look at it. You need to have that, don't delay it anymore. You need to move fast. You start working right from day one to come with some wonderful ideas which can make your parents feel proud of you and the country is proud of you. That is you. Everybody can be innovative as long as they really want to do it. If you really want to do it, if you really want to achieve it, yes, you can be creative, you can be innovative, you can set up your own business, you can be independent. All these are possible. It's all your power of determination, what you want to achieve. That's an area where you should focus on. It's very, very important. 5 ways to boost your innovation. First and foremost is postpone your judgment. Once you have an idea, don't keep on debating if it work or not work, it's going to happen. Let's try. Jump into action, start working with it. But start work with full commitment. So postpone your judgment, don't have judgment. And break your patterns. Look at different perspectives and think about it. Please look at it. The one thing, please remember, look at your 5 fingers, they are different sizes and shapes. You're not knowing. Me and my brother are twins, even on the twins, there are a lot of differences. So, you need to look from different perspectives. Maybe this kind of market segment is not ready for us. Maybe look at another market segment. It's all your ideas can transform. I'll give an example. Once a British shoe manufacturing firm, they set up a store in South Africa because they found nobody is wearing shoes, so it's a huge market, they can capture it. They recruited some 2 fresh management graduates. They sent them to that store and said, yes, the store we open now. You are the first one, you can capture the whole business. These boys went there and they stayed there. Nothing happened. After a month, these fellows reported. Here, nobody is wearing not even chappal, wearing slippers. Where is because you're wearing shoes? You're in the wrong place. These 2 fellows called back to the headquarters. They recruited another 2 people, they sent them there to that store. They went around and did a quick survey. And what these guys have done is, all the stock what was there in the store, the first lot, they went around and distributed to people, saying that use it. And once people started using the comfort of wearing a shoe, people started coming to the store saying that we are willing to buy, please give us shoes. Immediately they informed the head office. Yes, there's a huge potential, a lot of queues are waiting here for shoes, please immediately do the shipment of the shoes. You need to create the market, please understand this. That's very, and the way you are communicating to the audience is also very, very important. Because you need to communicate in their language, local language. So, think about it. So, break the patterns. And then you can think about some kind of thing. The third is you need to be optimistic always. It's very, very important. You need to be optimistic. And see the opportunity level. New technologies are coming. Number of new technologies are coming up. Today people talk about artificial intelligence, data science, so many things, cybersecurity, so many fields coming. You may think it's new AI. Let me tell you, some of us senior professors who are between the institution and me, we taught this subject in the late 80s, early 90s. That's where we started with of that. Now industry started accepting, that's where, yes, everybody is talking about it. Data science today we're talking about. 2011 we talk about it. It's now since industry started accepting it, yes, we are launching so many courses by so many institutions and so on. Cybersecurity, when we talk about security, nobody talk about today, everybody is written for their bank accounts, financial transactions, and so on. Now people looking at it. And now it's a big opportunity for you to think about it. So this is how things happen. Don't expect things to happen on day one. It may take time. So you need to focus on it. New technology you need to bring in. New trends you integrate. You need to be trend setter. This is an area. New trends you need. New target groups you need. The youth requirements are different. Look at it. And can we meet those things? And the another segment which is increasing, I don't know how many are aware. The senior citizens population is increasing. Their requirements are different. Can you think about it? So two things happens. Senior citizens population is growing slowly in this country, and young population will almost have. Now you decide to which segment you want to cater your product, and accordingly you start thinking about it. So new target groups you think about it. New markets you need to exploit. New customers you need to tap it. There's so much of market potential is there. Road market, so much of opportunity is there. Are we able to reach the unreached markets? There's a very unique talk about it. Today technology was excellent infrastructure, connectivity is there. Why not we move to the other locations? So new markets and new customers will happen. There's huge potential is there in the market, and can we catch those people? And new designs should come up, new patterns, new designs, new models in the building, and look at how it's going to be comfortable to the end customer you think about it. And also you need to plan new business models. Today nobody's thinking about building a huge factory with 100 acres land and 10,000 crores investment. And that kind of things have changed. And people can use the take a premises and lease on which you put up your machinery and start using it. You are not going to put huge money on buying the land. There are so many such options are available today. And everything can outsource. You don't need to own the things, you can outsource it. They'll come and do that. So that's how people have to look at new business models. And the next is undertake inspiration. You need to take the inspiration. You need to just go around and meet people, interact with so many people. A lot of workshops and seminars going on to boost entrepreneurship. Participate in a few of them. And if you get an opportunity to interact with the entrepreneurs, that can happen. Why don't you think about it? You need to look at it. So you can just go around and meet people. It's very, very important. That's what I call inspiration safaris. Discover customer pain points and what kind of dreams they have. You need to think about it. What the kind of dream they have? What is the kind of product they're looking for? What are the kind of features? What is the kind of service they're looking for? And can you think about it? Is the way can you think about it? And also is the way can you think about logistics? How fast they can move the products from the manufacturing to retail outlet? Is the way can you think about it? What are the time slots? What are the kind of transportation algorithms they can think about? There's so many such areas where it's possible you can think about it. Maybe service innovation, I call it. And these are the 5 points that are very, very important. I repeat again for the benefit. First and foremost is postpone your judgment and start working on it. And break your partners to look at different perspectives from different perspectives and see the opportunities, undertake inspiration safaris, and discover customer pain points, and be curious and ask 1,000 questions. Questions with the team. The more the questions you raise, the better answer, clarity will come. It is said again in Sanskrit. Prashnena, pratiprashnena, aphaprashnena, abhiprashnena. Not only questioning, counter questioning also. Don't be afraid, just stand up. If you don't ask questions, you are encourage more and more questions. Even within the team, that's where you need to brainstorming, encourage questioning. So be curious and ask all questions. And that's how, these are the points. So postpone your judgment, break your patterns and look for different perspectives and see opportunities in terms of new technology, new trends, new target groups, new markets, new designs, and new business models. And the next comes is undertake inspiration safaris to go and meet some of these entrepreneurs who are successful, what their experiences are, learn from their experiences, maybe meet 3-4 entrepreneurs, and discover customer pain points. Just go and study the market and see what the kind of pain points customers they have and what kind of dreams they are, what kind of things they are looking for. Is there a way can you think about in the sky? There's one new entrepreneur that started here in Hyderabad. Yes, it's a 1 hour time, and people they are waiting to, yes, the table will come down, and all these fellows will sit there, everything, and then the order is taken, and slowly it will start moving up to 90 feet high, please notice. For about an hour, your dinner will be served, what are the items you ordered yesterday be served, and you can be there and enjoy this life and come back. Small innovation is making business, huge businesses. There's a number of such things, and today a lot of hotels started introducing robots to serve the food what they have. That can take the order and go and bring it. People are crazy and they're going to such hotels to see how this place works in the robot. So many such ideas you think about it. Argument. The innovator's DNA is first and foremost is observational skills are very, very important. Questioning skills are very, very important. Associating with the like-minded people is very, very important. Thinking skills are very, very important. Do more and more experiments and networking. These 6 qualities are very much required in the DNA of innovators. I repeat again. First and foremost, observation skills. What is happening? Why it is happening? How it is happening? Observation skills are very, very important. Question it. Questioning skills are very associated with the right kind of right mindset or similar mindset. You need to associate with. And thinking skills are very important. It's not just a cut, copy, paste. No, thinking skills are very, very important. When I talk about thinking, I said creative thinking and critical thinking. That's why. Experimentation is very, very important. Try out different permutation combinations and see the one which will give the best solution with the least cost, within the least time. That's the kind of solutions you need to look at it. And networking is very, very important. And before launching the product, you network the co-researchers, mentors, and so on. After coming out of the product, you need to network the market, the retail outlets and distributors and so on. All that you need to network it. And there are 2 lessons about innovation. Innovation starts at the top. The best way to kill a creative in a team is letting the boss speak first. No, sorry, don't allow the crowd. In fact, I always say, I used to always give chance to my younger colleagues to speak first. They came with a fresh mind, fresh thought, new ideas they can. I said, let them speak out first. And I used to give chance next to the people who are in the middle rank. Those people I used to give chance. And then I used to listen to all that, based on which I used to talk about what my ideas. So it's good we are able to listen to some new ideas, new thought process, what people think about it. Combine that, you can now say, set it, tone very clearly, set a plan very clearly, set a direction very clearly as a leader, and say this is what we will do. Very, very important unit involved in that. That's very, very important. So innovation starts at the top. The best way to is don't allow the boss to speak first. You should speak first. If you are allowing the boss to speak first, you are killing the game. Normally, the audience will not speak. Why the boss? That what a boss says, I'll do it. Innovation can happen anywhere, my dear friends. Anyone can do it, but not everyone is good at it. Please understand. Innovation can happen anywhere. I'm sure all of you know that Archimedes principle. How we came with that idea. When you landed in the bathtub, you realized, yes, it's possible. So innovation can happen anywhere. Please understand it. Innovation can happen anywhere. Anyone can do it, but not everyone is good at it. Because it costs a lot of effort, persistence, patience, perseverance, and complete dedication, commitment is required. You need to forget about the rest of the world. Stay focused. Your brain, muscles, every part of your body, we should think about that. And that's where we think. Not everyone is good at it. Innovation is a team spirit. You need to focus on all that. You need to work together hand in hand, not operating in silos. No, sorry, not possible. I don't know how many people heard. Team is an acronym. It stands for together everyone achieves more. Mathematically speaking, 1 + 1 is 2. In a team performance is 1 + 1 is 11. That's kind of strength to derive. So team as an acronym, team stands for together everyone achieves more is what's happening. Or we will look at it. You need to have the team support is important. Operating inside silos is deadly, and so collaborate. You need to collaborate with people and work together, all of you together, not individually work. No, collectively you need to have that. Innovation is never easy, but it's always possible. Don't think it's an easy job. No, it calls for a lot of effort, time, and dedication required. And but it's always possible. Think about it. Step by step, project by project, focus. And small ideas need room and time to grow. Initially, with small ideas, give them some time, give them some idea, give them some space, let them work on it. It takes time, yes. Then they may come with ideas. It's possible to talk about it. We need to see that we make progress. It's very, very important. We need to progress. Every day, show me some progress. I recall when I was the dean of the institute, one of my responsibilities to assess the performance of my own faculty colleagues. And in the annual performance appraisal, I used to ask only 3 points. My first requirement is continuous performance. Whatever the level you achieved last 3 years, the same performance you show me this year also. Continuous performance. The second requirement I had is continuous improvement. What the improvement you have done? If you're not improving, then I don't need you. Thank you. Goodbye. Our institute had a contractual appointments. Every 3 years we do assessment. If he or she has not improved, they'll be out. That's all. Contractual. So continuous performance to continuous improvement. They need to show improvement. And the third point we had is continuous innovation. What the innovation is about. What the new models are built, new exercises, new experiments, new things. All that we are looking at. So focus on continuous performance to continuous improvement to continuous innovation is what's required. And that's what we're talking about. How best you can step by step, project by project, small ideas need room to, then we need to see that they make progress. You need to show them progress. Innovators relies on trust. Innovation relies on trust. First and foremost, you need to trust your own team. You need to have faith in yourself. Self-confidence is very, very important. You need to stay focused. How much of confidence on yourself? How much trust you have your own team? If you're not trusting your team, that means you're fighting among yourselves. That venture can never be successful. You can have discussions, no problem. You can have disagreements is not a problem at all, but not fighting among yourselves. That's not. I have a question here. What is the difference between discuss, debate, and argue? Difference between discuss, debate, and argue. Let me tell you, discussion lead to win-win situation. Debate will lead to win and lose situation. Arguments both the parties lose. Because arguments are baseless. So you need to have discussion. Some kind of discussion should happen so that we are able to talk about it. You need to think about it. Arguments make it. So innovation relies on trust. When I say trust, first and foremost, listen to the ideas, what your team is presenting, what your teammates are presenting, listen to ideas. And you need to encourage people who are really able to come forward and talk about some things. Are they able to point out this is not going to work? Maybe there's some truth in it. Accept it. Listen to him first. And embrace the risk. The persons who are willing to take a risk is very, very important to make entrepreneurial ideas excellent. That's what is required. And learn from failures. My dear friends, failure is very, very common in the initiative. Don't worry. First round, 6th round, 7th round, 10th round, maybe 20th round. There's one scientist said, I will never say I failed 1,000 times. What was it say? I discovered 1,000 ways that can cause failure. So don't think failure is negative. Failure is a stepping stone to success. I repeat again, listen to the ideas, let them take the courageous steps and embrace the risk and learn from failures and keep on improving and you will succeed. Create an innovative culture that fits. You need to create that culture in the organization. Very important. Encourage people who are willing to take this. Encourage people who want to try out new ideas. That's very, very important in the team. And please understand, you want to talk to the client, when you want to talk to the customer, don't disrespect the customer. Is always great. Customer is king. Customer is God. So don't disrespect the customer. Customer is always right. But they don't sit on the heart of all innovation. They are the ones who are giving ideas. The kind of difficulties what they're facing, they're sharing. Please understand. So they are the ones who give us the pain points, what the pain points they have, on which we work on it. It's making you think about. Those are the areas where you need to work for it. And speed is mission critical. Unit to speed is very, very important. That's where we say not only learning, unlearning is also important. Learn fast, unlearn faster, relearn fastest unit period. Because in the counter. If you delay it, somebody else will learn the product and you lost knowledge. You understand that? So, speed is mission critical, very, very important. Fail early. Nothing wrong there. Student, you can have in the first year when you're trying out some new experiment, you fail. Nothing wrong. Don't feel bad. That's not learn things. Fail early, fail fast, and fail inexpensively. Underline the word inexpensive. It should not be expensive. Yeah, all. Go back to your own childhood. When you start walking for the first time in your life, you fell down a number of times. You did not move. You tried again and again and succeeded. Same when you started your bicycle. And sometimes you might have broken your leg also, but still you did not go and really succeed. Don't look at failure as negative. That's where they said, fail early, fail fast, but fail inexpensive. If you fail at the end, and today that means you would already invested 10,000 crores on that, and that time failure is gone. Good. Then let's talk. Fail early, fail fast, and fail inexpensive is what it is. And there are different types of innovations. Business model innovation. What kind of business model you want to build? It involves changing the way the business is done in terms of capturing value. How best you can capture the value to the customer. The way you're doing the business. How fast you can deliver, how fast you can understand its requirements, how fast you can create the product, how fast you can deliver it. Very, very important. Then the customer will come back. In marketing management, they say CRM. In the early days, we used to say customer relationship management. That's gone. Today we say customer retention management. Retain the customer. To attract a new customer is 9 times expensive to retain the customer. So we need to customer retention is very, very important. Even this concept of CRM has gone. Now people talk about CEM. When a customer walks into your store, what is the kind of experience is that? Customer experience management. How well your people are receiving the guest, how well people are receiving the customer, how well they're showing the products, how well you're able to communicate with them, how well they're able to convincing the customers. These are very so customer experience management. Customer relationship management is gone, customer retention management is gone, customer experience management, even this will go with tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to say customer expectation management. He comes with a lot of expectations. You can say, yes, we can deliver the product in time. What are the time limit for product? That is where we are working. We don't have enough time. We need to raise against time for innovations. We need to raise against time for designing. We need to raise against setting up our manufacturing plant. We need to raise so many things. We need to raise against tying up with a lot of outsourcing agents. All that is required in this product. The next comes is process innovation. It involves the implementation of a new or significantly improved production or delivery method, whatever. What's the kind of production system we talk? What's the kind of production engineering here? How the products are doing, what is the temperature, gas, and so on. These things can we come with some new ideas. For example, look at the railways. We have steam engines, and there we move to diesel engines, and now people talk about electric engines, and tomorrow it will become solar powered. So not very far. There's so much is happening. So can you think about process innovation? How best you can change the process? I can give you one more small thing. There's one girl whose father is a washerman, and he is on a push cart. He goes to house to iron the clothes. And this girl's her father is suffering because when you burn coal, carbon comes out, and he has to buy the coal and use that. He's inhaling this carbon and so on. And so what this girl has done, he took the iron box and you put on the top of that push part solar panels and connected the power which is coming into it to the iron box. And now his father, they need to buy the coal. They don't need to inhale the carbon gas. And he's making more money. Very small innovation, big wonders. The second innovation, I can give an example. One follows the rural area. And their power cuts are very, very common. And they had a washing machine, but no power. Most of the power is not there. What this fellow has done is just a school-going child. What is done is he connected cycle to that motor of washing machine. When he's doing cycling, the motor starts rotating and washing clothes. Look at a small idea. And people found them. They all used to come to him and said, why don't you help us converting our cycle and washing machine, connecting it? And he made a lot of business. Small ideas can do. Don't think it's a big idea required. But the small also can do wonders. Then you think about it. The other area where farmers, again during the seasons, they have to put water irrigation facilities required. If you have the irrigation canals next to your fields, okay, fine. If they are not there, they have to use the bore wells or somewhere distant lake that bring the water. Again, power supply is required to pump the water. Motor is required. And the power supply is a problem. This also is done the same thing. They connect the cycle to pump set, and cycling, they're able to pump the water. So small innovations also can do wonders sometimes. Think about it. So the next is product innovation. It involves introduction of a new product or service, what to talk about. This might include improvements in functional characteristics, technical abilities, and ease of use or any other dimensions. This might include improvements at functional characteristics. You can technical abilities, you can look at it, ease of use, you can look at it. These are some of the ways in which you can talk about product innovation. So we looked at business model innovation, we looked at process innovation, we looked at product innovation. The last comes the service innovation. It's very, very important. It is similar to product innovation, except that the innovation relates to the services rather than products. How fast you are moving the products? How fast are you able to get the raw material, the supplier to your home? How fast are you able to ensure things are made available today? How fast are you able to move the finished goods to the retail outlets? There are some products that are shelf life, maybe 90 days, 100 days, and depending on that, you need to decide. Let's say the shelf life is coming down. It's now only expiry date is coming, and that's only about a month is remaining. Maybe you can offer some further discount in meeting with these stores. There are some of the retail outlets playing this kind of things. What they do is they go and meet the manufacturers and say, oh, here is so much stock. It's only now 1 month available. We are willing to let the industry tell us what the discounts are. Generally, say the fellow gives only 20% discount. Here it is ready to give 50%. He picks up all the lot, brings to his stores, and he offers 10% discount on the product. And still he makes money. Please note this. Because he got the product only 50% price. And this one is offering some discount passing on to the customers. And customers are very happy because 10% is just 1.5. They buy. Small tricks you can play. That's where I'm talking about service innovation. It is similar to product innovation. The only thing is it's except that the innovation relates to services rather than products. So 4 different ways you can look at types of innovation. One is your business model innovation. Second is your product, that's your technology. And second is process, what kind of process is needed, and service innovations. So for example, when I talk about process, one more example. Today we are all talking about all these organizations that got big funding. Why not we create a paperless organization? How long will keep on moving paper from one desk to another desk? All this is done already, but still a lot more organizations need this. Built with local languages. Look at, for example, the state governments. Still a long way to go to create paperless. Look at our academic institutions. Large universities we have it. Still a lot of paperwork. One is we talk about online applying, online filing for exemption application. There's so many things can be done online. Easy way to think about it, give them solutions. How do we evaluate? The objective of it is evaluating online is very. How do we evaluate the descriptive bit? Think about it. Come with some idea. These are some of the small things you can think about. The lessons to it. Never give up on your dream. Stick. End up your move forward. That's where I remember I used to tell my students, of course, I left 9 years back. In the campus recruitment, most people get no hometown. I said, no, don't do that. Work, hey, Calcutta or Delhi, America. There'll be a lot of learning opportunities. Maybe after that, come back to your own farm. Actually, hometown is the best place. But initially, you must want work out, explore things. You learn a lot of lessons, of life lessons. So these are some of the areas very good. So never give up on your dreams. And there's no substitute for hard work. It's already failed. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Come out of the comfort zone and begins. And your future is in your hands. How well you utilize this 4 years program at life. That is in your hands. If the parent job is over, they paid the fees, they give you the admission, and the institute has given you admission. And it's for you to exploit all the facilities are provided by the for your benefit. Utilize every opportunity available there. Utilize the laboratory, interaction with faculty, so many things you can do. And have a intellectual discussions among those that are sitting in the canteen. And all that you can do it, you can create wonders. So that's an evolution. And so the future is in our hands. Quality keeps in the game of competition, but the innovation keeps ahead. Quality keeps you in the game of competition, but innovation keeps ahead of the competition. When you are innovative in mindset, you always can launch new products and services to the market. So that's where you stay ahead of the competition. When we say product is quality, I suggest now, quality keeps in the game of competition. When we say product is quality. If a product can meet your explicit requirements and also the implicit requirements, then the product has to be quality. It's really interesting. There are a number of things the client doesn't speak of. That like some meaning hidden between the lines. All that you need to understand. That thing can happen. So I know we're running out of time. Let me come to the last part. United effort between the institute and you. That is faculty and you have to work hand in hand. Wonderful ideas. I know you have a lot of committed faculty. You're lucky to have such a faculty. Very focused, very determined to achieve something great. That's kind of advantage you have it by studying at this life. And my dear young don't complain, I don't have this, I don't have that. Poverty, marginalization, or other similar barriers should not stop the emerging and potential to reach greater heights in their life. I give an example here. I don't know how many of you have. There's one boy who was born in Maharashtra, in a district called Latur, in a place called Jalna. Their family lives on footpath, small hut. So one room, that's all, the bedroom, kitchen, everything. And during rainy season, full of water inside. No toilets roadside. That's the background of this family. And in that family, one child, someone took it as a study. He went to local government school, has our, government school is a free education. That family didn't have proper clothing, proper shelter, proper food. Food they were collecting from the function. After they function, they got the food and they eat. That's the background of this. These boys started going to the school, and at the end of the 10th class, this boy is school topper. Yes. When a school topper has elected some college will give great tuition. He went and stayed in the plus school. Again, he's a topper. And now he decided to move to Pune because Pune is educational for Maharashtra. He went and told his father, Dad, I want to go to Pune. And he is a totally illiterate. As you know, the people living on the footpath, what they can do. He said, where is Pune? I don't know. And boy knows. He said, don't worry, I'll go there and then I want to study more. And generally, you and I, what to do? When you want to go to Pune, you go and ask the dad, give me money, and go to Pune. In his case, he knows the parents can't give him money. He worked locally for 2 months, got some money. With that money, he went to Pune. Took admission in a degree college. And this boy had little money, took a small room because they had put a luxury. This boy, daytime is going to college, evening is working to get some money, and night was studying his degree. At the end of the first semester, he got results. His parents can't understand his mark sheet. He went to the house owner where he's staying. Uncle ji, my mark sheet. So the owner is felt very happy. Yeah, this boy is doing well. So he asked his wife to give him some sweets. Yes, that's what. Again, in this section, this boy came back to the house owner. Uncle ji, my second semester is wrong. Very poor. Oh, you got more marks than first semester. Yes, uncle. Come and join us for dinner today. You get your job when you're doing great. This was happening. At the end of the first year, somehow this boy part of the civil service. Right from the second year, this boy stood up. Daytime is going to college, evening is working government. Night time, along with the degrees to start working for the IIITT. Anyway, at the end of 3 years, degree is completed. Successfully got the final results and he went to the also Uncle ji, mera final result aa gaya. I got my marks. That man is so happy, the kind of growth this man has shown, and the kind of seriousness which he was studying it. He said, I hosted dinner in Sohn's restaurant. So that evening they went along with his family and this boy, they went, they had a nice dinner, came back. Next morning, this boy again went to the hospital. Uncle ji, I want to stay for 6 more months in your house. But I may not be able to pay the rent. Huh? You won't be able to pay. This boy said, Uncle ji, I'm preparing for IIITT exams. My stop working now and focus my entire energy and effort on this. So it's the hospital was so happy, so impressed with this boy. He said, don't worry about rent. You don't need to worry about it. You can stay and continue to marry. If there's a problem for food, please eat in my house. This boy cleared the eyes. All of you can make a note and go and check and look later. Answer Ahmed Sheikh, poor but married to IIT. Answer Ahmed Sheikh comes from a small, poor family who lives in footpath. Look at what you're doing. Read such inspiring stories. It do wonders in our life. Think about it. Or other significant barriers should not be stopping the emerging end potential. If the path is beautiful, let us not ask where the path is. The path, let us not never do that. If the destination is beautiful, let us not ask if the path is beautiful, let us not ask where it leads. If the destination is beautiful, let us not ask how the path is. Keep walking, and you will go. The lamps becomes science. But if I use come, nothing to worry. Get up and start panicking, and you will reach the bottom. Rise again and again until the lamps become lines. Then that will quote of arise, awake, stop not till your goal is reached. With every minute of it done there. And no question of relaxing and refreshing, enjoying. No, please just invest 4 years. That's enough. You will enjoy the next 60, 70 years of life. I don't know how much life you enjoy. All that you can enjoy for the next 60, 70 years. That is what is. Bright future is waiting for you. It's all depends on you. How carefully utilize these 4 years, utilize all the opportunities provided by the parents utilize all the opportunities brought by the institute, utilize, take guidance and advice from the close interaction with the experts who are coming to your institution to address all the students from time to time, maybe the academicians, maybe the industry people, and listen to them, interact with them, learn from the experience, pose more questions to them to get more details so that you have much more clarity of what can happen and make some notes when the experts are coming, make some notes. Because human memory is short-lived. We forget things. That's very common. So can make notes. Anyway, you have laptops in which you can enter it, store it, and retrieve whenever it is required. So, my dear friends, finally, I conclude saying that the India is looking at you, not with people like us. I'm already 70, so India is not. Is looking at you. We are hope on you. You can make India as number one in the world. You need a vision to make India as a world leader. You need to work with a mission of the chief which you need to work. You need to have passion to excel. Passion is required to excel. And we can transform this country as world's number one. We can. We didn't know people are talking about 2047. I'm sure if all of you are committed, we can make it much more perfect. India is number one in world. And I'm dreaming of this. I'd like to see that day before I leave this world. That's the kind of dream which I have. There is a high-paying job, another 5 years I had service. I took a risk, resigned, and I've been going around the institutions and trying to inspire the students so they can do better performance and make this their parents feel proud of it, their country proud of it. Can happen. With these few words, I'd like to wish all of you a bright future. I'd like to thank your director and the faculty, and especially Dr. Kamakshi Madam, for giving me this wonderful opportunity of sharing my knowledge with all of you. Time is limited anyway, I can talk for 8 hours. If there are any quick questions, queries, concerns, please feel free to raise it. Over to you now. Yes, my dear friends. Good evening, sir. Yes, Sanjay Mori, you wanted to speak. Please. Yes. Don't ask questions, I will ask questions. I am known for questioning everyone. Yeah, good. Somebody's come up with it. Thank you. It's not audible. Can you bit louder? Sorry, signal. Some problem. Clarity is not there. Maybe you come closer to the mic. Skills, innovative skills, leadership qualities. These are the minimum which is required. Of course, many more are there. This is thinking skills, problem solving ability, analytical ability. These are the kind of skills which are required to be successful. Okay. So we have one such young mind with us. you want to be a good researcher, turn to be academician, then maybe you focus knowledge is hierarchy and skill is this. But you want to be entrepreneur tomorrow, skill is first. Initially, you need to build a strong base, strong foundation is required, so focus on knowledge. But later part, you need to focus more on skill building.
Thank you so much, sir, for solving the query. Once again, from our insight over here, we would like to thank you for attending the meet and guiding us all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. May God bless all of you. Bye.